right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick here. And, well, we made it. It's the end of the week, and we are at the last chunk of the Nick Picks Top 100 Songs of 2023 countdown. We only have 20 more songs left to reveal as the best songs of the year. And in just a matter of minutes, we will crown our Song of the Year. So, without any more hesitation, the wait is almost over. Let's get right into our last little bit of presentation. Here is the last part of Nick Pick's Top 100 of 2023. At number 20, we have Lift Me Up from Rihanna, the big lead single to the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie soundtrack, which Riri had a huge chunk in some of the music. But this was her comeback single, and she delivered in a big way. So much that she was picked to be the Super Bowl 57 halftime show performer. And she had took some time away because she just had a baby and she was working on a cosmetics line and all that. So 2023 was her big comeback year. And she brought a little special guest to the Super Bowl this year. Another child. That's right. Rihanna was pregnant yet again. Not too long after she had her first child. I believe she already gave birth, if I'm correct. Yeah, I believe she already gave birth by now because she was pretty big at the Super Bowl. So, but nevertheless, Rihanna had an incredible 2023. She racked up a few Grammy nominations, a little less than I would have predicted. But nevertheless, her song "Lift Me Up" will be going up against 4 out of the 5 Barbie movie songs in the Best Song for Visual Media category. So, congrats to you, Riri. And congrats on the birth of your second child. So, all right, number 19, Paint the Town Red from Doja Cat. One of the most talked about Doja Cat songs of the year. If you've listened to her album Scarlet, she is going off on the haters, the people trying to bring her down, and turned her into this pop girl, which that's not her origin story at all. So she came for the haters this year, and I think Paint the Town Red was a good example of that. All right, number 18, Daylight from David Kushner. By the way, Paint the Town Red has a few Grammy nominations next year, so good luck to you, Doja. Back to number 18, Daylight by David Kushner. One hit wonder, but it's a very touching song. I've heard it a couple times at work. I think TikTok has made this song popular as well. So, but good job, David. Number 17, Fuck You Mean by Gunna. This was a nice little bop. I think the beat is what wins people over. Yeah, I like that song. I forget. No, he wasn't the one who did Sitting on Top of the World. That was somebody else, I think. I thought he sang that song. All right, number 16, Sure Thing from Miguel. Now, this song came out, I want to say 10 years ago, if not 10 plus years ago. Because I'm pretty sure I remember hearing this song at the very beginning when it came out. I remember when Adorn came out. That was his greatest single at the time. But this is an oldie but a goodie, and I'm glad they brought it back into rotation. So, very good job, Miguel. All right, number 15, Superhero, Heroes and Villains from Metro Boomin, Future, and Chris Brown. This was a good year for Metro Boomin. Very first album, I'm pretty sure. Done a lot of features on other songs, but this is his very first album that is for him. And he had a lot of features on it. Of course, there's one other song that he has that we'll be talking about soon. As well as Future and Chris Brown. Chris Brown has been in some features, especially the one with Chloe Bailey. Future and Drake, they have that song. I think it was like Wait For You or something. Yeah, a lot of people were loving that song. But Metro Boomin, really nice. He's up for some Grammys next year. So good job to you, Metro Boomin. Oh, and he also helped produce the Spider-Man soundtrack. What was it, Across the Spider-Verse? I think that's what it was called. The one that came out this summer. Okay. Number 14, Made You Look from Meghan Trainor. Now, this song was one of the very first songs on our countdown last year, and it had just came out. So it was going to be in rotation this year. So, and it's a very catchy bop. I think this is another pop single that can define 2023. But really nice job, Meghan Trainor. We're approaching Meghan Trainor's 10-year anniversary next year. It'll be 10 years since she dropped All About That Bass into the charts. So we're looking forward to celebrating that in 2024. All right, number 13, Cupid by. Oh, by the way, I want to say Meghan Trainor had a kid. I think it was her second kid this year. No, it wasn't her first. I know she had a kid. I'm pretty sure she did. So congratulations, Meghan. What an incredible year for you. Number 13, Cupid from 50/50. Okay, another pop single that can define 2023. It was very catchy. It got stuck in your head a lot thanks to TikTok and other platforms. K-pop group. Very catchy. I gotta say, it was a really nice song. My friend loves to bop along to it. He's a dude, and he'll bop to this song, but he's into like K-pop and all that. He's got a hard on for girls like that. Okay, number 12, Golden Hour from Jake. Now, I ended 2022 by listening to this song around my birthday party last year. So I thought, okay, it's gonna make its way on the charts next year, and it's a really good single. I haven't heard much from Jake after that, but this was his big hit from this year. All right, and number 11, Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Bruh, this had to be the song that got cut off from top 10, and I can't believe I tried so hard to get this song in the top 10, but it just wasn't in the favor, and it wasn't in the stars, and you're gonna see why when I reveal the top 10 in a minute. But this song topped the charts a lot this year. It was like in the 50s on the last countdown, but this song dominated in 2023. And if you notice the picture of Kim Petras and Sam Smith collecting their Grammys for best pop duo / group performance for this song in particular, handed by the Smokey Robinson this year. So congratulations to you two. Sam Smith and I believe Kim Petras both released an album this year. Kim also did a feature with Nicki Minaj. I think it was called Alone. So Kim's been busy this year. Sam, I heard your album. It was pretty good. So there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to reveal the top 10 songs of 2023. Coming in at number 10, Pink Panthers and Ice Spice for Boys a Liar Part 2. Now, Pink Panthers, one of the Breakthrough Artists of the Year. I believe she's nominated for a Grammy. I could be wrong. I don't know. I predicted she would be, but I know Ice Spice is. And of course, we've been talking about how Ice Spice has been all over the charts this year. It was right at the beginning of the year that I first listened to her music. But this one is a really catchy pop song, pop/rap song. So, very good job. Okay, coming in at number 9 is SZA. Ignore Justin Bieber for a second because this is SZA's. For Snooze. I did not expect to fall in love with this song, and I did not expect it to score this highly, but I am kind of glad that it did. Came off the very successful SOS album. And if I am correct, I believe SZA is about to drop a deluxe version of SOS, and she's calling it Lana. Yeah, I've been reading up about it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be dropping before you know it. But yeah, that's what it's called. Go check out Lana. the SOS Deluxe album. So it's going to have all the songs from SOS plus some unreleased tracks. As for Snooze, oh, very catchy, very smooth and sexy and all that. Definitely worthy of some Grammy nominations, and it is for the R&B categories. So congrats to you, SZA. You had an incredible year. Okay, coming in at number 8. It's Glorilla and Cardi B for Tomorrow 2. My girl Glorilla and my girl Cardi B. Okay, so my girl Glorilla and my girl Cardi B dropped on a track together towards the end of last year. So I knew this year was going to get more popular. And sure enough, it did. Cardi, you've been on features all over the place this year. And Glorilla put out some more big hits. I'm surprised some of them didn't make the countdown, like Liquor Some. That was a very good song. But congrats to you guys. This was one of the best rap songs of this year. So I'm looking forward to hearing more from Glorilla next year. And Cardi, I know you're going through some stuff right now. Hopefully in 2024, you will be able to move past whatever you're going through and just, focus on you. Okay, coming in at number 7, it's The Weeknd and Ariana Grande for the Die For You remix. Okay, so last year, I had found out that Die For You was back in rotation. It actually scored pretty highly on my countdown last year. So it was only a matter of time before Ariana Grande and The Weeknd decided to link up yet again for another remix. And this one was really good. It really was. They previously got together they've done other songs. They've done Love Me Harder, the Save Your Tears remix, and then I think it's called Off the Table for Ariana's album Positions. So I love their chemistry. I really think they work good together. So we recently saw Ariana Grande back in the studio. She spent most of 2023 filming her new movie Wicked. Part 1 is set to release next holiday season. And it looks like Ari's going to be working on some new music soon. So we're going to be keeping an eye on you in 2024. So it's good to see you back in the studio, Ari. And The Weeknd, you've been on our countdown already for Popular. So very good job. All right, coming in at number 6, it's Rima and Selena Gomez for Calm Down. Good to see Selena Gomez in my top 10 again. That's beautiful. Rima, an Afrobeats artist. We talked a little bit about him during the VMAs this year, and this was his breakthrough single. He first released it as a solo artist and then jumped on a little remix with Selena. They both won the award for Best Afrobeats Video at the VMAs, and they've gotten mad reviews about this song, and I'm pretty sure TikTok took this song and ran with it. So congrats to you guys. You deserve to be in the top 10. Your song was played a numerous amount of times this year. So good for you guys. Oh, oops. All right, now 5 songs to go. Coming in at number 5, it's Creepin' from Metro Boomin featuring The Weeknd and 21 Savage. Well, we just talked about Metro Boomin and we just talked about The Weeknd. We've also been mentioning 21 Savage throughout this week with the Her Loss album and some of his features he's been on. I'd say these 3 have had an incredible year. They've been busy and everything. Although I did not see any nominations for Creepin' though for the Grammys. It's kind of concerning. But Metro Boomin's on the list and 21 Savage is on the list for the Grammys. But we're not giving it. Oh, you know what? That's why, because The Weeknd's trying to stay away from the Grammys. That's why. That whole 2020 debacle. Yeah, I remember. And I do think he was wrongfully left out of the list, Anyway, the Creepin' song, by the way, is a sample of I Don't Want to Know. I believe the singer is Mario Winans. and that was from like 2000, 2001. It was like early 2000s. And I remember hearing this song a lot back in the day. So to hear Creepin' was really nice. Okay, coming in at number 4 on the countdown. It's Taylor Swift with Anti-Hero or Anti-Hero. Can't say I'm surprised to see Taylor in the top 10 yet again. I think it's been a minute since she's been in top 10, but she's been on my countdowns before. We've also been talking about Taylor all week long, and what a year it's been for Taylor Swift. I've been mentioning she's the person of the year. She's been in the news with Travis Kelce. The Eras Tour was a smash, and the movie. She's just been all over the place this year. So I look forward to seeing more from Taylor Swift in 2024. I think she's continuing her tour. She's going across the country, or country to country, for the first half of next year. So Taylor's probably going to take a trip to the Grammys. So, and assuming how well the Chiefs do, maybe she'll go to Super Bowl. We'll see. But congratulations, Taylor. This really was a great year for you. Okay, coming in at number 3, the second runner-up, Kill Bill from SZA. Okay, I instantly fell in love with this song, and it rightfully deserves to be in my top 10, let alone the top 3. I don't know, it just started off with the beat, and then you just started listening to the lyrics, and now more than ever, people want to discuss killing their exes. We're not promoting that here, not on this platform. But I've said so much about SZA in this past week, and I will still continue to say that SOS was an incredible album. Not to mention that she did all the songs by herself. She barely had any features on this album. So the fact that she was getting number 1s just by herself, she has definitely evolved since the first album. I think it was called Control. That was 5 years prior to SOS. So yeah, I instantly fell in love with SZA. I mean, I've been following her for a minute because I remember hearing her at the very beginning, and then Good Days was kind of when she like really dug deeper into, her musical abilities. So SZA, you also had an incredible 2023. You've got I think you are the most nominated artist for the Grammys this year, so congratulations. I can guarantee you're going to walk away with at least one, if not any of the big 4 or any of the 3 out of the 4 big ones. Hopefully some for the R&B categories. So. Okay, here is song number 2, the runner-up for Song of the Year. Miley Cyrus, Flowers. Now, Miley dropped this single at the very beginning of 2023, and for such an intricate song, such a simple song, I was shocked to see the amount of weeks it's been at number 1. Just the cinematography of the music video and what was going on, the story she was telling, it just really set the stage for her album. And I think she is another one that had an incredible year. She did a backyard concert session that can be seen on Disney Plus, where she performed all the songs from Endless Summer Vacation. So, and now it is nominated for Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. Miley does actually stand a chance to win one of those awards. So this was a big year for Miley. So going into 2024, fingers crossed for you, Miley. Let's hope you do good, and let's see what the Grammys have in store. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Can I get a drum roll? For the number 1 song of the year, I almost didn't want to pick this song, but I can't deny when I say that I heard this song over and over and over this year at work, on the radio, and people have talked about this guy all year long. And I do appreciate the fact that he cut his hair this year. So for the final time, we're going to show you him in his mullet hairdo before we say goodbye to Morgan Wallen of 2023, and say hello to the short-haired Morgan Wallen for 2024. I am talking about Last Night from Morgan Wallen. Now, Morgan Wallen has shown up on my countdown a couple times. Last year, he showed up. I think his highest scoring one was Wasted on You. Scored pretty highly on my countdown. This song, a lot of people got on board with. And so the only reason I'm picking it as Song of the Year is because it got continuous airplay. And, you know, you hear it so many times, you start to like kind of jam along to it. And, you know, I would have vetoed it, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, a couple charts agreed that multiple charts agreed that Morgan Wallen deserved the #1 spot for this song particular. If it was any other song, I would have said no, but because it's Last Night, I'm going to agree. I'm going to say yes. This is a worthy contender for Song of the Year, and sure enough, it has won. So congratulations, Morgan Wallen. Your song is crowned Song of the Year 2023. And we did it. We went through all 100 songs, and now we can finally shut the door on 2023. Well, actually not quite yet, because this would have been my final video of the year, but we're still in Big Brother mode, and I actually have one more recap show we have to do before we say goodbye to each other in 2023. And we are going to do that this Sunday on Christmas Eve. So with our final Big Brother Reindeer Games recap show. So be ready for that. I'll do my whole goodbye speech and everything then. But I think this would be a good time to announce that once the recap show is done, I think it is time for me to take a break from YouTube for a minute. I've been working continuously over the last couple months, and you know, stuff just popped up and everything, and I tried a lot to get content for you guys. I do have a lot in store for next year already, and I'm ready to start getting on my video software and everything and start ripping more videotapes and all that. So I do plan on doing that, but I think I need to take a little break right now and just kind of focus on me. I'm definitely going to take some time to celebrate the holidays and get through New Year's, and we'll do all that. And then I will be back in time for the Grammy prediction special, where I'm going to give my official picks on who I think will win at the 2024 Grammys. So I'll be back in time for that. And when I do come back, I'm going to focus more on just kind of like, well, you can kind of see my VCR over there. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to start doing stuff for that. So you probably won't see my face for a while, unless I give some update or something. But there will be more Big Brother next year, so we're looking forward to that. Next year, I can't wait to see I might do a reaction to the Sonic trailer when it finally comes out next year. It'll be like halfway through next year, because Sonic 3 comes out on my next birthday, December 20th, 2024. So, but I just want to make that announcement right now, rather than wait till the recap show finale. So anyway, thank you guys for spending the whole week with me, counting down the top 100 songs of the year. I love doing this special. We can't really celebrate New Year's yet because it's still a little early, and you know, I still have another video I have to do before the year ends. So, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on Christmas Eve when we do the final Big Brother Reindeer Games recap show, and the final recap show of the year, and the final video of 2023. So it's getting down to the wire, y'all. So just thank you so much for joining me for the ride, and I'll see you guys soon.